Why a happy wife is a happy marriage. Hi friends, welcome to Marriage Realities, a comprehensive relationship channel. Today's video will be talking about why a happy wife is a happy marriage. Most of you feel that when you're responsible and committed towards your family, your duty towards your wife ends there. This is where most husbands go wrong. Your wife likes it when you're responsible, but she also wants you to act loving and caring towards her. But you're too practical that you fail to understand the basic emotional needs of your wife. When you behave in a phlegmatic manner towards your wife, she feels unhappy, uncared and unloved by you. An unhappy wife can be quite a handful because she'll make your relationship with her feel overwhelmingly charged with emotions which you'll be unable to handle. A happy wife is a blessing to you, while an unhappy wife is a curse to you. Your wife literally decides the mood of your married life. When you make your wife happy, she makes your home vibrate with such goodness that you feel completely relaxed and comfortable living with her. On the contrary, when you make your wife unhappy, you cannot have a moment of peace in your married life. Your wife will be your pillar of strength, and you can depend upon her for your emotional well-being, family maintenance and emotional balance. Your wife knows that much about your needs and the needs of your children as clearly as the back of her hand. It is sad that though you get that much of love from your wife, you do not know the basic trick to make her feel happy and content living with you. You literally suck all your comfort from your wife and take it for granted that she was born to look after you and your children. You make your wife feel that much used by you in many ways. You let her toil all alone without you lifting your fingers. You often do not listen to what your wife has to tell you, as you feel she always makes a mountain out of a mole of family problems. You also do not shield your wife from the degrading words and behavior of your family. You make your wife feel unloved by not spending quality time with her. Your sense of humor is only for others and not for your wife. You use your wife to satisfy your physical needs without making her feel loved by you. Can you see how insensitive you are towards the sensitive needs of your wife? When the emotions of your wife are trampled and crushed by you, she feels unhappy being married to you. When your wife feels unhappy being married to you, she becomes too emotional for you to handle. But you will never agree to this accusation, as you're sure you have no part in the unhappiness of your wife. In fact, you insensitively feel that your wife is being overly melodramatic in shedding tears for a non-existent relationship problem between you. You're doing it all wrong. When you do not cater to the emotional needs of your wife, she'll transform the atmosphere of your home gloomy and melancholic. You'll only feel alarmed when your wife sports a glum and unsmiling look, making you feel fearful to even approach her. If only you realize that a happy wife is a happy marriage, you'll do everything to make her feel content and satisfied being married to you. Are you wondering how a happy wife could mean a happy marriage? It is because when your wife is happy, she resets the mood of your relationship from the gloomy to the bright. When your wife is in a happy mindset, she'll always be smiling. She will also be in a relaxed mindset. When your wife is feeling relaxed and happy, there will be less nagging from her. Your happy wife will be more than obliging to do whatever might please you. Your wife will cook your favorite dishes with affectionate willingness. She'll make you feel sexually fulfilled. In her happy mindset, she'll bring incredible bond of emotional well-being to you and your children. Can you see how the happiness of your wife means happiness to your relationship? It is very easy to make your wife happy if only you understand her from an emotional point of view. A happy wife is a happy marriage when you listen to her. Your wife wants to share all her emotions with you. But most of the time you do not find the conversation with your wife interesting to you. You feel that your wife is too gossipy and too detailed. Man-like, you want your wife to talk to the point and not blabber about everything in a minute manner. In your utter boredom, you look everywhere except at your wife, even as she is eagerly conversing with you. This is a mistake you should never commit. When you listen attentively to what your wife has to talk to you, she'll feel cherished and loved by you. When you utter comforting words to pacify the worries of your wife, she feels that you're a caring husband. When you look into the eyes of your wife when she's interacting with you, she adores you as a wonderful husband. Can you see why listening to your wife is very important to make her feel happy? This is a simple relationship technique mostly ignored by you. A happy wife becomes a happy marriage when you appreciate her. When you do not appreciate your wife, she feels that you're taking her for granted. Your wife needs your appreciation just as you need appreciation from her. Your wife handles all family responsibilities with absolute confidence and makes you lead a relaxed life. But you selfishly take in all her work as if it was due to you without uttering a word of appreciation. You should appreciate tiny things about your wife to make her feel happy. When you appreciate the culinary talents of your wife, she feels thrilled. When you appreciate your wife when she handles family problems with guts, she feels valued by you. When your wife gives you emotional support during your tough times, you must appreciate the emotional well-being she gives you. This sort of appreciation from you makes your wife feel that much valued and treasured by you. A happy wife becomes a happy marriage when you make her feel protected by you. Your wife loves to feel emotionally protected by you. When you overlook your family or relatives degrading her, she feels you do not love her enough. On the contrary, when you spring to the support of your wife, even as your family or friends degrade her, she feels protected, cherished and treasured by you. A happy wife becomes a happy marriage when you make her feel desirable to you. When you do not appreciate the appearance of your wife, she feels she's not attractive enough to you. When you utter body-shaming words about the appearance of your wife, she feels that you consider her to be unattractive and undesirable to you. But when you give your wife a lingering look and utter appreciative words about her gorgeous looks, she feels happy that you find her desirable. When you constantly say that your wife looks wonderful, you literally make her float in cloud 9. A happy wife becomes a happy marriage when you fulfill her sexual needs. As a man, you feel that your wife is entitled to make you feel sexually fulfilled. But not for once do you think that your wife too needs sexual fulfillment. To you, sex is a physical need your wife should fulfill when you're physically hungry. But as a woman, sex is an emotional need to your wife. You can be sexually aroused easily, but it takes your wife your affectionate gestures to get her into a sexual mood. When you make your wife feel emotionally aroused before indulging in physical intimacy, she feels totally loved and physically satisfied by you. So, when you make your wife feel happy, she will give you such intense happiness and fulfillment that you will thoroughly enjoy being married to her. Did this video make you understand why a happy wife is a happy marriage? Marriage Realities will have many such relationship eye-openers. Subscribe to my channel to understand your marriage in a new light. Press the bell icon for updates about my latest relationship videos. Make love forever until death do us part your relationship goal.